Alright guys, welcome back to another match review. Barcelona got a huge win over Athletic Club in the Camp Nou. We are finally home again. It felt so good seeing the fans so close to the players and the fans chanting Messi's name and singing the Barca anthem. It was just magical. There is no place like home. But let's talk about the game. Barca dismantled Athletic Club. We were all over them. They had no chance from the beginning. And a red card to their player, we were bound to win. But who was in the starting lineup for our first game back at the Camp Nou? It was an interesting lineup that Flick chose. We had Juan Garcia in goal, finally, a backline of Koundé, Kobarsi, Gerard Martin, and Balde, a midfield of Eric Garcia, Fermin Lopez, and Dani Olmo, and a front three of Torres, Lewandowski, and Lamine Yamal. But let's start with the player ratings, starting with Juan Garcia. I am so glad to have him back. He kept a clean sheet after a long time of conceding with Tech, but he didn't really have much to do. We dominated basically the whole game, but around the 30th minute mark, we did concede a lot of chances, and Garcia stepped up, I'm not gonna lie. He made crucial saves, and that's just what we need. No leaking goals at the back, and scoring a bunch of goals in the front. Great job from him today. 7 out of 10, mainly because he didn't have much to do. Moving to the back line, let's start with Koundé. I don't want to be mean, but I still think Eric Garcia should be starting ahead of him in that right back position. Today, Garcia was forced to play midfield because we don't have Pedri and Frankie. I think if we had them, he would have started over Koundé. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's just not the same player as he was last season. He went from being one of the best right backs in the world to not even top 10 right now. He's got to lock in and get better, or else Garcia will take his spot for the rest of the season. Not happy with Koundé today. The center backs were Kobarsi and Martin. They were actually really good. The passing and the building from the back was lovely, especially Martin being left-footed. I think he can really be shifted to center back. He's got the height and the passing and the left foot, which is what we need right now. I just wish he was faster because there is no way he can keep up with fast strikers. But not bad from these two. And Balde, I thought he was really good. He only played the first half because he got hit in the head, and I think he was feeling dizzy, so Flick didn't want to risk him, so he just took him off. But in those minutes that he played, he was good. Defending was amazing, and he went up a lot more today. I think it's because Rashford wasn't there. He usually keeps the width, so it stops Balde from going up, but today we played with Ferran in the left wing, and he was a lot more tucked in, which gave Balde freedom to do as he wishes. But not bad from him. I'm gonna give the defense a 7 out of 10. No silly mistakes. The line wasn't that high. That's also a shout out to Flick for changing the system a little bit, and they didn't concede any goals. I'm happy. And now shifting to the midfield, let's start with our pivot, Eric Garcia. He was amazing. He was going to be my man of the match if it wasn't for someone else. He was that good. Got an assist, was winning the ball back in crucial areas, helping the defense, making good passes. What else can he do? Just put this guy anywhere and he'll perform. Amazing. I'm loving this guy a lot. And the two 10s were Dani Olmo and Fermin. Let's start with Olmo. He was pretty average, maybe a bit below that. I just didn't see him as much. He was moving the ball here and there, taking some shots, but nothing really special. And Fermin Lopez, his first game at the Camp Nou, and he is the man of the match, my man of the match as well. He was magnificent, scored a goal all over the pitch. His energy should be contagious for these players. Imagine seeing your teammate run after the ball like that. It should really pass on to you to do the same thing. But he was amazing, the best player on the pitch tonight. He got subbed off pretty early just to get some rest before the Chelsea match next week. Let's hope he carries this momentum to that game. 8 out of 10 for the midfield. They controlled the game very well. And keep in mind, this is without Pedri and Frankie. And lastly, the attack. Let's start with Torres. Got 2 goals today, which I'm very happy about. They were great finishes, by the way, but I just didn't see him too much. He missed a few chances here and there, just typical Ferran. And he made some great runs, and his link-up play was pretty good as well. Great job from him. Lewandowski got his goal as well. The first goal in the new Camp Nou. Nice finish to the near post, but like Ferran, I didn't see him too much as well. He scored his goal and just kind of disappeared. He was subbed off pretty early too. I think he's going to start against Chelsea. And Lamine Yamal, the best attacker today. This guy is magical. Those assists to Torres were outstanding. The first one was with outside of his foot, his trademark move, and the second one, he dribbled past like 3 players and gave a magical pass to Ferran to finish off. A left-footed number 10 at the Camp Nou that has magical touches. Where have we seen this before? I'm going to rate the attack a 9 out of 10. Great goals. We're dropping back to defend when they had to. I can't complain. The subs for this match were Araujo, Casado, Bernal, Pedro Fernandez, and Rafinha. Araujo was really good. I have to point out that his passes have improved so much, and I am so happy for him. His recovery pace was good and just did what he had to do. I can't complain. Casado, Bernal, and Pedro were alright. I didn't see much of an impact from them. And Rafinha, he is finally back. I was so happy to see him play again. I thought he scored from outside the box from that crazy shot he took, but unfortunately it did go out. But whatever, man. I'm happy to see this guy on our team again. But that's going to end off today's match review. Please give me your thoughts on the game, your man of the match, and how happy you are to finally see Barca at the Camp Nou again. But our next game is going to be in the Champions League, a tough one against Chelsea. I think if we play like we did today, we'll win 100%. But I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, Visca Barca.